story. Hello everybody and welcome to Tasha Show. Sorry about that, I just love that Summoners theme, it's wonderful. I'm so happy that we kept that from Versus 13, because as you know Final Fantasy 15 was supposed to be Final Fantasy Versus 13. But anywho, today we're gonna play Final Fantasy 15 Episode Ignis. I'm playing it through the Google Stadia version of the game, which obviously is all cloud gaming, so my hope is that everything will work as expected. As you notice, we already started Gladiolus and Prompto last time, so I wanted to do Ignis, Comrades and Arding, so we will see all of what Final Fantasy 15 can deliver. Alright, let's get started. Obviously there's gonna be spoil because as you know, Episode Ignis happened during a certain moment of the game. The events of Episode Ignis occur during the story of Final Fantasy 15. Completing the game first is recommended for the best experience. No, let's get started. And this time, the main composer that was selected to do some of the music on the DLC is Yasunori Mitsuda. Yasunori Mitsuda being very famous thanks to Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross and of course a lot of other game nowadays. Well, Xenogears and all that. And this music is fantastic. It's so well representing Ignis in my opinion. What an entrance. Ignis fighting within. I think the name of the city is Altissia, which is when you go to that island. It's another kingdom they separated from Niflheim, or actually the kingdom of Insomnia. I think it's yeah. Is that it? Yeah, I think it's Insomnia. But you can hear that. Oh my god. So much good souvenirs from Yasunori Mitsuda's music from a bunch of RPGs. Fantastic. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Metal Gear for some reason too, but I guess it's not really the case. But anywho, alright, let's get started, shall we? Before we do that, let's look at the options quickly. I think the sound is okay. I'm pretty sure it's not. Alright, let's get started. Let's play it in normal. I'm not gonna try to play too long because I want you to discover more of the DLC. But, let's read that. Having expended all his energy in the fight with Leviathans, Noctis collapsed upon the altar of the Tide Mothers. Through their complete chaos ended, the battle between the gods and the Imperial forces rages on. Fearing for his friend's safety amid the chaos of war, Ignis races through the ruined streets of Altissia to rescue the fallen prince. Yeah, that's that moment where unfortunately one character that I really wanted to have more story die. We're not gonna talk about who die, although I'm pretty sure it's gonna be explained.
Listen well.
Regis.
A king cannot lead by standing still.
I guess it's in the past.
A king pushes onward always, accepting the consequences and never looking back. That said, a king can accept nothing without first accepting himself. Should he stand still, I ask you to stand by him and lend him a hand. As his friend,
Noctis.
and as his brother.
Of course, Ignis is the one that is probably listening to all of
Please,
that.
take care of my son.
Well, Ignis is completely devoted to Noctis. In the game, it's definitely the one that is the most conscientious about Noctis and his well-being.
I must ask your forgiveness.
Oh, Lunafreya and Noctis. We were supposed to get married there, I think, but unfortunately what happened is that Leviathan woke up, which is important because after all, Lunafreya is the Oracle. She's capable of handling all of those things. But a certain event happened, unfortunately. Titan and Leviathan are fighting at that moment.
You know if he's okay?
Trial should be over by now, right? Can't tell a bloody thing from here. Let's make for the altar.
Obviously something went wrong. I don't remember the exact detail of what went wrong, but obviously you can see here that they are being attacked by Niflheim too. We're separated from Prompto and Gladiolus. So chronologically wise, episode Ignis is the second within all. Well, no, let's say the third because Ardyn is the first one in chapter 1 codings. Okay, Ardyn is the first one in terms of chronology when you think about it. Then you have Gladiolus, then Ignis, and then Prompto, and then Comrades. If you play it this way, it would be really chronological to the events that happen in the game. Alright, we woke up. A king in peril, swim to the shore.
Just a touch higher.
Yes, just a touch higher. Okay, we're in the city center. So Ignis fight with daggers. So he's kind of like the fastest character in the game. Oh, I think he was, if I remember properly.
Here.
But it's kind of like a mage too when you think about it compared to the others that are more bulky. Use L to move toward nearby land and climb up to the shore. Okay.
Prompto!
Iggy, I thought you were a goner.
It'll take more than little seawater. I'm more worried about Noct. I'll find a way to the altar, but I need you to keep the enemy distracted.
You got it.
I need a better vantage point.
Yep. So that is the first... Oh, here is something. Iron shavings. Okay. That is the first DLC actually happening on a place that you already know in the game. Because what happened to Gladiolus is not from caves that we went in the game. Prompto, we never really went to Niflheim in the game, except with Prompto himself. Okay, there's a soldier here.
They've got eyes everywhere.
Ignis spell daggers can be imbued with elemental properties. Press down to switch to, press up, left or right to switch elemental enchantments. Press up to flame bind your spell daggers. Blades imbued with fire type elemental energy are strong against single targets. Okay, flame bind your spell dagger and land 5 hits. Okay, I guess that we just have to go then.
Easy.
How do we fight? Okay.
Yeah.
Pressing B. You fight with B. I forgot about how to play. That's the one thing that I hate when you play DLC, is that sometimes DLCs are not telling you how to play anymore. So you have to find it back by yourself. Most DLCs for they're helping you know about those things little by little, but not as soon as the beginning, so sometimes it's like, oh, okay. Is there something here that I can pick up? How can I break this?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I press left to frostbind your spell daggers. Blade input with ice tap elemental energy, deal damage to enemies around the target. Okay. I love that! Alright. Apparently we need to go up, but before we do that, let's look around and see... Oh, there's nothing here. I'm getting blocked. I can sprint in the game, but don't forget that when you sprint, you're actually losing energy, stamina, so then eventually your character will be slow or having problem. And yes, we're in Altissia, and like I said, Altissia is one of the few that actually happened on a city that already existed in the game, so most of the things that we have here most probably can reuse things that we already had before. Oh! Somebody is attacking me! Oh, what was the X? Oh. Oh!
They just keep coming.
I know. Oh, you can still do some. Oh, press right to stormbind your spell daggers. Blade input with lightning type elemental energies allows the wielder to zip across the field to strike a faraway foe. Okay. Oh, hold Y to collect your thoughts and focus on dodge attacks and land counter strikes to fill the yellow meter. Then press Y when the meter is full to gain total clarity, allowing you to target and attack multiple enemies at once. When you gain total clarity, your spell daggers perform differently depending on their elemental enchantment. Flamebound daggers strike a single enemy multiple times, Frostbound daggers strike multiple enemies at once, and Stormbound daggers deal incredible damage to shock enemies. Okay, let's do total clarity.
This is it!
String together consecutive hits to increase your damage output.
Cease this!
Alright, let's continue. Can I use that one? Okay, let's do high jump. Alright. Oh, we have a grappling hook. I assume that he's gonna use that for this. So we can go from one place to another. Smart. Smart, Ignis. Okay, you obtain a hook shot from a fallen Magitech trooper. Press L2 to pull yourself up to a point on high ground. Use the hook shot to ascend buildings and cross rooftops with ease. Yeah, because as you noticed right now, in this game, we have to really move around the city itself. So in this game, in this DLC, so having something like this will be extremely useful. Alright, what's going on? Oh, Titan. I guess Titan is protecting Noctis, that's what's happening.
Be safe.
Wow, this music is good. Arcaleo district has fallen. Imperial forces have overtaken the city of Altissia. Press R3 to check their presence on the situation map. Okay. Press R1 to observe the state of Altissia from above. Use R to take a look around. Different colors show which party control a given area. Red, Niflheim, blue, Accordo, and white is open. Wipe out the Imperial forces in an area to return control to Accordo. Okay, so here we already went to this. Okay, if you look at everything around, you can see that most of the things are so far under control of Niflheim. So we're gonna have to fight. R1, let's press R1 just to show. That's a view on top.
Attention, all units. The Hydrian has fallen to the Archean. Imperial forces moving from the city center toward the altar. All units withdraw from the front lines immediately. I repeat, all units withdraw immediately.
Check the Empire's strength in a given area from the fluctuating power balance graph in the upper left. Reclaim an area by wiping out Imperial forces posted in that sector.
Yeah. 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 You're mine.
Alright, we took that district.
The Empire has the Archean surrounded. Until he smashes their ships, that is.
And I need to get to the altar before that happens.
You could try crossing the eastern bridge, if it's still standing.
Here's to hoping. Heading that way now. Wish me luck.
Fingers crossed.
Result was Magitech.
Madam Secretary, come in.
What now?
I need your help. I fear Noctis is in danger.
As is the entire city of Altissia, in case you haven't taken a look around. He and his girlfriend are probably long gone.
No. I made a promise to keep him safe. A promise I intend to keep.
How noble. I'll see what my men can do, but I won't promise anything.
Alright, it doesn't matter if you promise or don't
Ignis
promise
here.
anything.
Do you
Oh.
copy?
Loud and clear.
What's your status?
Preoccupied.
Can hear that Gladiolus and Prompto.
Probably will be for a while.
Understood.
What about...
Prompto? Prompto! Do you copy?
Anyway, let's look at the map. Oh, there's a lot of treasures around here. Okay, let's change view. R1. Nearly everything's taken. But let's go pick up what's thing here. Oh. What? Okay, that was interesting. This music is really cool because it's like so epic, you know. How do we jump? I swear we can. Oh, it's with A. Duh. I was sure that we could jump before. You can see that there's some kind of treasure over there because we have it on the map. So just so you know in general what's happening with this particular DLC is that it's cut in chapters, so you better do things on time before you lose a chapter in a way. Because if you don't, you cannot go back after each chapter. So that's one thing that I hated in that game before, is that A jump and A pick up. So sometimes you find yourself, oh, what happened to your health, Ignis? What the heck? Huh? I wonder what happened. Oh. So a lot of those little problems with the design, I never got that on the PlayStation 4 version of the game, but I realized that with the PC version, or at least the Stadia version, there were a lot of little things like that, especially when I played on the normal game. I didn't see it much with Gladiolus and Prompto, which I think in this case things were better. But here it looks like there's problems too with Ignis this time. Anyway, let's I'm wondering when it's gonna be fixed for. Let's try to go everywhere on the map because I think there's a... Okay, so I can swim. I wasn't sure if the game would allow me to swim again. The thing that is good to do in this game is to go to all the different places so you find out all the fields, because eventually a lot of them will be picked up by Niflheim 2, but not as soon as the beginning. So for example, right now you can see that none of it is taken. So you can enjoy a little bit of quiet time before the battles and pick up all the stuff that there is to pick. So I just want tips that I would give to people that play this. Magitech rifle. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna go further than the chapter 1 today. We're probably not gonna play that long. But I want to... Oh. Interesting, they have some very special things here. I don't want to spoil it too much. This particular DLC is not actually that short, because then you have something named the Extraverse where you have a lot of extras that you can do. Let's press L2 to go up. Alright, and here I can rest. Let's rest. He's reading a map. I can't believe we already did 20 minutes. Well, his hair decided not to be fixed. Oh well. Oh, there is a shop. Interesting. Let's go do a little bit of shopping then, if we can go shop. So like that you can see how it looks like. Because we already did some fights. Most of the fight will kind of look what we saw. Oh, I can go lower level thanks to that. Okay. And here is a lower level too. And here we are, shopping area. Well, there's nobody. And you can see you can buy some stuff here. You can buy some frames for the character. Interesting. You can see that you can sell stuff too. And actually that's what you're gonna have to do to get money here. You have to sell all those things. So for example, I'm wondering if that means that the Magitech rifle I can actually wear it. Can I buy now? Oh, okay, I cannot do anything yet with things from... Alright, let's go to the menu because we didn't do that yet. Okay, here's the menu. And now Noctis is back to normal hair. Alright. Alright, so the map, you can see that it shows the map. Let's put a mark here, so like that I know where to go for continuing the story. Let's see the gears that I can have. Okay, I cannot change anything. Everything is locked except for the tire. Item and archive. Oh, so this is an archive. So these documents apparently you can pick up. Down here. I don't know what happened to his hair, but it annoys me. Look at that, you can still see pretty far when you think about it, which is pretty cool. Ah! I'm sorry, Ignis. I guess it's still too far up until you see L2 popping up. Alright. Oh. Why doesn't it do anything? Oh, we cannot even see the dagger. What the heck? I think there's a bug in my game. I cannot even attack. Sorry, Noctis, but it seems that we cannot do much more today. Ah, what the heck? Well, what do you want me to do? My system doesn't want to attack. The game is so buggy right now. Oh. Like the weapon doesn't show up. Soldier letters, okay. I guess that's where we're gonna stop, unfortunately, because right now it's buggy and I cannot do anything. I can't believe it. Ah, it's bad. We are back to where we used to be at the beginning of the game. Okay. Oh boy. But I think you get the dread of the game, right? It's a little bit more open into that city only, so it's really like a game 100% dedicated to the city itself. Let's pick that up. Oh, not from Fronto. Hello, Fronto. Okay, let's rest here because... Alright. I should probably like save my game, and then when coming back it should probably work again as expected, but I think I gave you already a good idea about the game and what you have in the game. On other chapters there is a little bit more stealth related items though, just to be fairly honest with you, which makes the game even more fascinating than what it is right now. But here we are. Yeah. Alright, Ignis, I'm sorry, but that's where we're gonna stop because I cannot do anything with you anymore. And you see, I cannot use your weapon. Anyway, thank you so much everybody for watching Tosso Show, and you can see that it was a little bit of a disaster unfortunately because we couldn't do anything.